Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to load up another set here for Team Battlegrounds in the round of 16. This will be the 2v2 matchup between MmmVenision and Longhander versus Johannes and Lowenzahn? Apologies again. I am butchering names today, folks. Uh, Interestingly enough, we are going to be seeing a very nice couple of civs here. As before we get too far, I will tell you what the civ bans were. The civ bans are Mayans, Magyars, Mongols, and Saracens. So I hope you guys are interested in seeing a little bit of a different civ variation here, as we are going to have venison with the Indians on Arabia, a very powerful choice, very popular choice, probably one of the most popular choices now on Arabia, should be very interesting, and his teammate Longhander here playing as the Britons, one of the best, if not the best, archer civilization in the game, depends on who you ask. And then on the other side we have Johannes with the Franks, also top tier civilization for Arabia, no doubt. And then we have the Ethiopians for Liam as the green player here. And we'll just take a quick look at the technology trees for you guys so you know what's going on. Indians are camel and gunpowder civilization. Villagers costing 10% less in Dark Age, 15% less in Feudal Age, 20% less in Castle Age, and 25% less in Imperial Age. This is a massive eco upgrade, a massive eco boost, so much cheaper. It's very cheap villagers. Cannot complain. Fishermen work the fastest in the game, 10% faster, but we don't have that problem or issue to deal with here. Camel riders also get +1 pierce armor, which is quite nice. Elephant archers, not really that great, but the Imperial camel riders are the best camels in the game, no questions about them. Sultans also increases your gold income 10% faster. And then Shatangini, I don't know how to pronounce this name. Anyways, moving on, Cannoneers get +1 range. Camels also get a +5 against houses. Ethiopians, archer civilizations fire 15% faster. Receive 100 plus gold and food when advancing to the next age. Pikeman upgrade is free. Shotel warriors, very quick, very powerful infantry unit. Also, Royal Heirs makes them train almost instantly. Torsion engines increases the blast radius for siege weapon workshop units. Towers and outposts gets +3 line of sight. Franks is cavalry civilization. Castles get 25% less cost, 488 stone for those who are wondering. Cavalier get +20 hit points starting in Feudal Age, so no bloodlines, but they get it for free, which is nice. Farm upgrades are free but require a mill. Foraging is the fastest in the game. Throwing axemen, if we see them, I will be a very happy man. Be very interesting. Chivalry stables work 40% faster. Huge upgrade, will be massive for just spamming knights or paladin, however we go about it. Bearded axe, throwing axemen get +1 range. Knights get +1 line of sight. Britons are a foot archer civilization. Town centers cost 50% wood in Castle Age, which is extremely helpful. Foot archers, except for skirmishers, get +1 range in Castle and in Imperial for a total of +2. Shepherds work 25% faster. Longbowmen are the best archer in the game. I love them. They're magnificent, but it takes a long time to master them, so they're not very common. Yeomen for the unique tech, +1 foot archer attack range, +2 attack power +2 tower attack. Werewolves trebuchets do blast damage, and it is powerful. You may not think so. Team bonus archery ranges work 20% faster. Pretty sure I covered all those. That was really quick. Hope you guys enjoyed. Any questions, please consult your technology trees. Moving on, we are going to see Ethiopians, Franks face Britons, and Indians. So, I'm not going to lie to you here. I favor Indians and Britons over Franks and Ethiopians. Why? Well, more range for Britons. They could hit and run back and forth with archers. No question. Indian camels, even Imperial Indian camels, they have less HP, but they have more Hit points. More pierce armor than normal camels. Franks countered by camels. So, gonna be interesting to see how this one works out here. As far as maps go, let's start with Longhander. What do you see? I see a very open map. This is brutal. Brutality at its finest right here. Stone and main gold in this area where there's nothing. There's a few straggler trees. This is extremely painful to see. It's going to be very difficult to deal with for sure. Berries are safe. Woodline. Oh, don't wall there. Please wall over here. If they wall there, they could be reached by archers for that gold. Nonetheless, we will see what happens here for Longhander. MmmVenison's map. Well, looks pretty solid. Not going to be all that bad. This might be a little bit of a pain to wall off, but nonetheless, he is going to have a very open side here. Could kind of deal some problems. Might come into play there. We'll just have to wait and see. Liam here, you know, not bad. He is rather open on this side as well. He is open on the back, so it's not the greatest map, but if he walls up across the front and walls up in this direction, it might not be so bad. Just have to wait and see how he plays this one, see who the aggressive is. Johannes here as the Franks. We're going to see pretty solid walls. He probably has the best map in the game, this being his most painful point, but just wall that off, no problem. He's going to wall across the front here already, and then I would expect to see it walled out this way. He has yet to find a few of his cows, though, which is quite unfortunate for him. He should find them, though. He's still scouting around looking for them. Early walls come up on this side here for Longhander. Don't think that's a bad idea. Venison's scout goes down, which is quite rough. Losing your scout so early can be quite a problem. You have no idea what your opponent is going. That is a lot of dead hunt and cows and boar. Interesting. Four dead animals here. So does clean up those two pretty quickly, but it's going to be interesting. Deer just hanging out in the woods here. Alright, forward barracks. The Britons could see a drush come in for them. Johannes is down one villager, everyone else pretty equal at this point. However, Yellow is pinging his opponent saying, hey, I lost my scout here to his town center. His golds are quite nice, however, for Johannes. We did not mention those. That's a quick wall there, quick wall there. I think his map is by far the best. If he chooses the wall. He is going to push his deer in here. Longhander steals some sheep quite nicely that were just missed by the scout of Johannes here. And he is going to get his hunt in though, so it's not the end of the world. It is 300 food walking away, but he'll be able to recover, hopefully, on this one. And his opponent is going to drush as Longhander, as Britons, does have one militia built, one on its way, and he's actually going to wait until he can get man-at-arms started on his way to feudal age. He is going to gold for that purpose as well. He's only going to send 2 out. Maybe he will not go with that route, but we'll see. Could be interesting. We do have a very open map over here as well, and we do have the scout here, so should be aware of what is about to come his way. The Ethiopian player is starting to get walls up, not exactly where you want to see them. Both stables, or we're going to get a stable up here, I would imagine, for our Indian player. Should not even be a question. The drush will come in here. The scout, well, he's paying attention at least. If he keeps going this way, he should get one villager pick off here. Yeah, he should definitely. No, the militia are too far away, so he's not going to get that pick off. A lot of villas come out here. They're going to try to fight this. All players going to be in feudal age. Venison here does have a stable coming up. We are going to see scouts for him as he is starting to wall up a bit, not investing a whole lot into it, which isn't really a bad idea. Stable also coming up for our Frank player here. A very, very defensive one, but nonetheless it will do the job. Cloud here, 93. He's rooting for Longhander and Venison. So let's see how it goes for him. The Drush is not going to do anything here. Scout Villager is going to clean this up, no question. But this did buy the Britain player enough time to. Oh no, he deleted the archery range. No. Oh, just look away. Just look away. That's so unfortunate. Alright, wall's still coming up here for, oh, it's so sad. Wall's still coming up over here, Scout's still coming out over here for Venison. Walls are not up on this side here, but we only have one archery range for Liam. 3 scouts already out, but they will not accomplish anything here. Or will they? They could, if they get in. We shall see if they come around the right way. And even if they do, he might be able to get this up in time. It's going to be very close. If this gets in, it could be quite painful here. It could do quite a bit of damage as well. And I don't think he's going to get it up. We do have spears coming out in defense, so it should be okay here. Scouts on the other side. Well, not exactly sure. He's only got one produced thus far. Oh, he did stop. He didn't click past. He stopped. So they're not going to get in just yet. He sees the spear. He might even run. Yep. He is quick walling this with this villager. He's not going to get in at all. On the other side, though, Venison is prepared to deal with this as he is going to have scouts of his own out. So it should be a pretty decent fight, though. We have 3+2 attack here, and we have 3+2 attack here. If wall does go up, is there a hole there?
Namaste.
Looks like it's walled up. Alright, he does wall up this side. We do have a need for some housing on this side. Why not put it there, right? Help defend the wall as well. House almost up here though, so production should not be stalled. Oh, we do have some scouts coming in over here for Venison. He will potentially get something done here. No, he's just gonna lose his scout. That's stuck in there now. That's unfortunate. He's got enough scouts here. He might take this spear on. Not sure if he will though. It's gonna be quite risky. But we do have an Oh, we have a drop. That is correct. We did have a drop in this game, guys. So I was messaged about this. We have a drop. As our green player here dropped, who is now Caleb of Axum instead of Liam. Interesting. Must be an alt account here. Yeah, there. No worries. Yes, he did drop. From what I was told, this drop occurred, and rather than save and restore, we have a resignation from Johannes and Caleb here. So we're actually just going to move on to game number 2 since they chose not to continue with the match. They felt like they were far enough behind that it was just not going to work out for them. So Longhander and Venison come up with the win there. And we'll take a quick look at the statistics here. Although that was such a quick game, unfortunately they felt behind on the matter and chose not to stay with it. So, moving on from game number 1 here, everyone, we'll go quickly into our screen here as I will load up the replay for game number 2, which will now be chosen. The map will be chosen by Johannes and Liam, and well, gonna be an interesting one, guys. Here we go. Alright guys, welcome to game number 2, Golden Pit again. Golden Pit very popular thus far in the tournament selection of the map pool, which is quite interesting to me. There are a lot of maps there anyways. Um, and Longhander here is in chat. He did say they had some trouble restoring it and they wanted to move along. So that is what went on. Can't fault them for that. They made a choice. They stuck with the decision. The teams pretty much worked it out on their own. I didn't really have to be involved about it, and I respect the decision. We'll move forward. Alright, Venison, Franks now. Franks. Longhander, Vikings. Liam, Vikings as well. And then Lithuanians here for Johannes. We saw how powerful they could be in the last game. Quickly, we'll overview the civs. Cav civ for the Frank player. We did just review this civ in the last game. Excellent cav, great eco. Sum it up as best we can there. Vikings we will go over very quickly. They are a infantry and a naval civilization, which I find quite interesting since we mostly see them go archers nowadays. Warships doesn't matter here. Infantry get additional hit points per age, which is quite nice. Wheelbarrow and handcart free. That is the big reason why everyone loves Vikings. Massively advantage. Very good. Cannot complain there. Unique unit being the Berserk and the Longboat. Longboats will not be in this game. Unfortunately, Chieftains infantry deal more damage to cavalry, which could come into effect, and Berserker gangs, Berserkers regenerate health faster. Also nice. Team bonus 15%, dock cost cheap. Very nice. And then we have the Lithuanians, Cavalry and Monk Civilization here. Start with 150 additional food. Spear line and skirmishers move 10% faster. Each garrisoned relic gives +1 attack to knights and latest with a maximum of +4. So if you get 5 relics, it only gives you +4. We'll still get the gold from that relic though. Latest being the most OP and broken unit in the game. Could see them. In my opinion, they're way too cheap for how good they are. But that's just me, I guess. Hill forts, town centers get +3 ranged town shields, tower shields, spear line, and skirmishers get +2 pierce armor. And monasteries work 20% faster as a team bonus, which could come into play. Just have to wait and see what happens. Thank you all for joining me here on Twitch. If you guys are on YouTube watching this and want to come over to Twitch, I am Juicy45, and you can just find me here on Twitch pretty much every day. Or every other. Schedules will be posted. Nonetheless, we're going to cast this game number 2 here. It's very interesting this matchup, as we have a mirror matchup, really. We have Vikings for Longhander here, and we also have Vikings for our player Liam here. Could cancel each other out pretty decently here. Will be interesting to see what happens. Chose not to do another barracks, lumber camp on that side, or maybe it was a house. Nonetheless, bringing in his goods, his huntables, or herdables. Lithuanians were OP on the last series. We saw them get up to +4 attack on those cavalry. They did get it from upgrades and only a couple relics, but still had very good eco balance behind it, which won them the game. Relic comes in here very nicely. No worries there. Or Relic Boar comes in here really nicely. No lame attempts from what I have seen. I haven't seen anyone scout go very far across the map. Speaking of scouting, let's take a quick look at what we see here. Venison here is still looking for his last sheep. Or did he find them? Looks like he found them. Good. And then moving on to Longhander. He is also scouting around, making sure he can see all of his res, seeing his base around him. Nothing too crazy there. Johannes doing the same thing. On this map, you pretty much know what's going to happen as far as the middle is concerned. And on this side, we are going to see the same thing. We do have a very quick wall-off started here. Villager! Ooh, saves that village just in the nick of time. Well done there, Liam. Now, for those of you who don't know also, Golden Pit. Lots of gold, lots of stone in the middle here. Very lucrative positioning, but could be very contested. Could also just be a trap. If you go there too soon, it could kill you because your eco behind is not good enough. Second boar coming in here for venison. Looks pretty well timed. It's going to have... it stopped, but took an extra hit there. Still will save the Vil. Boar goes down. Some slight walling coming up here across the middle. Deer being pushed for Johannes here, which is extremely beneficial. And on this side, we still don't have this boar being taken. We have Longhander here. It looks like maybe he is trying to poach this one away, prevent him from taking it. We'll just have to wait and see what happens with that boar there. See us shift clicking his exploration, which is never a bad thing either. So, everything's fairly standard right now. Johannes with Lithuanians, with pushing in his hunt, with getting both of his boars in early, and with 150 additional starting food, has elected for an 18 pop up. This could mean scouts, 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 scouts. The problem with his 18 pop up. Will he have enough wood? Looks like he is going to be okay. Let's see. See, he's going to be pretty close on the wood. With only 3 lumberjacks, he's not going to get the stable up quite fast enough here. So his uptime will be considerably better. Considerably better. But his eco will suffer for this. He's not going to have enough wood. If he cancels this house, maybe he gets close to enough, but needs to shift onto wood or he's going to be in trouble there. And I don't see spears being created, so this is not a skirm spear push either. He definitely wants to go scouts early, but with his early uptime, he is going to have to shift on to more wood. So this does not really help. Let's see when he gets his stable up. It's a really good strategy if you can pull it off, but he had too much on food still and not enough on wood. He is going to have to remedy that fact, and then he will be able to get some scouts out if that's his play. He is not on gold yet. He does not have a market, so he's not going to sell and go up. But as we can see, stable is just now going to be coming down as 2 players are going to reach feudal age, or rather, Venison already reached feudal age. Liam is on his way, and there we have Longhander reaching feudal age as well. Stable for Frank's going to be up, well, pretty much at the same time. Not far off, and now the eco has suffered a little bit. It's not too bad. He's able to keep pretty close to villager counts as well. Both Viking players' eco has improved quite significantly. As we see a man-at-arms rush come in here for our Longhander with the Vikings. As we can see, it's going to run right past the town center with no one garrisoned in said town center, so that should not be an issue. Walling up over here, very interesting. Gonna go ahead and bring in the archery range. Scout numbers are going to be fairly equal on this side as well. On this side, we at least have some military presence coming in to do a drush, and look at all this idle time now. Will not get a Vil here unless he gets this one somehow, but I don't think he gets it. Can he block it? Is he going to block it? Okay. Not bad. Still not going to get it. Gets away with 3 HP. A valid effort. Need to block it just a little bit sooner there, but nonetheless should be fairly equal as we have scouts for both players coming out here, and Johannes has got tons and tons of food, therefore he will have tons and tons of Lithuanian scouts. The Frank scouts they have more HP. They are still in a better position until we see bloodlines that come in here. On the other side, oh no, the villagers. The villagers. 1 villager's gone down, 2 villagers. Oh no, 3 villagers go down. Liam is just getting picked apart. Villagers coming to fight. Oh, don't fight with your villagers, no. Oh, it's a massacre. It's a massacre. 7 to 2 KD will be 7 to 3 KD. Eco is down to 19, and we have Johannes over here to try to save him, but at the same time we have scouts headed forward for our Frank player here, and he could do some damage over here with a lot of idle scouts. Villagers are still idle here for Liam, and he is going to get them back to work now, but that was a ton of idle time. That was a lot of dead villagers. That hurts so bad as we have double archery range archers coming out over here. Scouts, oh no, the scouts find a hole. One villager goes down here. They're attacking houses now. Oh no, he actually killed like 4 villagers. Oh. Well, guys. Hey, did he delete them? He may have deleted the villagers. He may have deleted them because he wanted to delete a house or something. Because all of these went down and he wasn't over there. I think, oh. 15-minute, 30-second, maybe the quickest game of the series. Or of the tournament thus far. GG's and thank yous to all players. Longhander and Venison, congratulations. You will be moving on to the next round. We'll update the bracket here shortly. And Johannes and Liam, I thank you again for participating. It was great to have you. I'm sorry that your tournament stay was not very long, but nonetheless, thank you. I hope to see you guys again here pretty soon. We will take a quick look at the statistics. Yes, Longhander. Was that you that deleted your archery range? That was the last game, wasn't it? Yeah, it was the last game, I think. But, yeah, that was quite unfortunate. Quite unfortunate there. Statistics. Well, I'm not gonna lie. A 15-minute game, there's not much to look at except for Longhander's 7-4 KD, killing tons of villagers. Frustration set in for sure for Johannes and Liam there at the end of that one. There's the timeline. There's that deleted villager mark there. No more words shall be said. GG, good luck. For those of you watching on Twitch, I will probably play one game after this and continue casting the series that come in this weekend. These are all the games that have been turned in thus far this evening. For everyone out there on YouTube, if you are watching on YouTube, please come over to Twitch, come to the Discord, come play with us. Also, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe everywhere for more content. Come to the Discord, join these tournaments, play with us, have a lot of fun, and we'll go from there, guys. For all of you on YouTube, though, you guys have a good day, and I will catch you guys later.